Hi friends, Miss Maiya again, here to read some stories. Would you like to read stories as well? Come sit on lap. Here's Katherine to read some stories with us. I want to read Giraffes Can't Dance. Should we read that? Should we read this story? Because giraffes, some of my friends know this, that's Miss Maiya's favorite animal. Who thinks giraffes can dance? Think they can dance? What about my friends at home? Do we think giraffes can dance? We're going to read and find out. So this story, the author is Giles Andre, and the illustrator is Guy Parker Reese. I know you want to grab it, but we're not going to play with it. Let's see what's going on in this story. Gerald was a tall giraffe whose neck was long and slim, but his knees were awfully crooked and his legs were rather thin. Let's show friends. He's got some thin legs, but lots of giraffes too. He was very good at standing still and munching shoots off trees. But when he tried to run around, he buckled at the knees. That means his knees just locked up and he fell right down to the ground. He's a little clumsy. Now every year in Africa, they hold the jungle dance, where every single animal turns up to skip and prance. And this year, when the day arrived, poor Gerald felt so sad because when it came to dancing, he was really very bad. You want to help me turn page? I'm going to turn it. Forgot to show our friends the pictures. It's the day for the jungle dance. Let's see what happens at the jungle dance. The warthogs started waltzing and the rhinos rock and rolled. The lions danced a tango that was elegant and bold. So we've got the warthogs up here dancing, our rhinos, and the lions. Oh my goodness, Katherine, look at all these animals. All doing a dancey dance. The chimps all did a cha-cha with a very Latin feel. And 8 baboons then teamed up for a splendid Scottish reel. Oh my goodness. Wow. Look at those crazy primates doing a dance. They can do dance. Gerald swallowed bravely as he walked toward the floor, but the lions saw him coming and they soon began to roar. Hey, look at clumsy Gerald, the animals all sneered. Giraffes can't dance, you silly fool. Oh, Gerald, you are so weird. That's a little sad. Poor friends. They're not being very good friend to their friend Gerald the giraffe. Gerald simply froze up. He was rooted to the spot. They're right, he thought. I'm useless. Oh, I feel like such a clot. So he crept off from the dance floor and he started walking home. He'd never felt so sad before. So sad and so alone. Sad, poor Gerald. Do you think he's gonna find some friends to dance with? Oh, almost. Look, we've got a few more pages, then we'll be all done. Then he found a little clearing and he looked up at the sky. The moon can be that's right, the moon can be so beautiful, he whispered with a sigh. Excuse me, coughed a cricket who'd seen Gerald earlier on. But sometimes, when you're different, you just need a different song. That's right. I really like that piece of advice. Bless you. I really like that advice he's giving to him. If the first song's not working, put on a new song. Listen to the swaying grass and listen to the trees. We listen with our ears, right? Where's your ears? Where's Katherine's ears? Good job. To me, The sweetest music is those branches in the breeze. Do you want to come sit on my lap again? Listen to the story? You kept creeping, trying to steal yep, that's your bear. So imagine that the lovely moon is playing just for you. Everything makes music if you really want it to. Oh, you want me to read Caterpillar? All right. Okay, we're almost done with Giraffe. With that, the cricket smiled and picked up his violin. Then Gerald felt his body do the most amazing thing. His hooves had started shuffling, making circles on the ground. His neck was gently swaying, and his tail was swishing around. Looks like he's finally dancing. He threw his legs out sideways and he swung them everywhere. Then he did a backward somersault and leapt up in the air. Oh my goodness. Gerald felt so wonderful. His mouth was open wide. I am dancing. Yes, I'm dancing. I am dancing, Gerald cried. He is so excited to be finally dancing. Ooh, what do you have for me? Then, one by one, each animal who'd been there at the dance arrived while Gerald boogied on and watched him, quite entranced. They shouted, "It's a miracle! We must be in a dream. Gerald's the best dancer that we've ever seen." Can you believe that, Kat? That's craziness. It's craziness. How did you learn to dance like that? Please, Gerald, tell us how. But Gerald simply twirled around and finished with a bow. So now they all want to be his friend because he knows how to dance now, but that's sad. They should have been his friend no matter what. Then he raised his head up and looked up at the moon and stars above. "We all can dance," he said, "when we find music that we love." Oh, that's so sweet. I really love this story. This story is one of my favorites. Do you want to come say bye-bye to our friends? I'm going to say bye-bye to our friends. Do you want to come join? Don't look too sure. Yeah, you do. Come here. Well, your friends miss you. I know that. But we'll be back soon to read a story, friends. Bye-bye. How do we...